we don't make changes every day. We don't make changes every week, but we have to constantly review the information that we have, that we get from the market, from the economy, from the companies themselves to determine how this affects the investment thesis that we have. And it's important to understand that we've got to be ready to change our minds. And this is not an ego contest. If you bring ego to the table, you will almost certainly have poor investment performance.
When meeting with a client for the first time, the conversation that I like to have is this. Let's talk about what it is that you need your money to do. You come to us with savings, or a portfolio that you've inherited, or something that you've been managing on your own. You have this bucket or these buckets. What is it that you need from this bucket? And then we go look at the markets and say, okay, well, here are the tools that we have available to make that happen. What are the arrows in our quiver, so to speak, the tools in the toolbox? And figure out what it is that the client needs, and then what's available. And when those two things merge together, that's where the client portfolio comes from.
We learn how people react to the markets, what their true intentions are and feelings are towards risk and volatility. And so it takes time. And so constant stream of communication is really important to kind of gauging how to best, service them, how to best invest for them.
My personal investment philosophy is to buy high-quality companies that have strong balance sheets and can withstand a downturn in the economy. And then for clients who want to invest in bonds or fixed income, again, take a very high-quality approach. Buy corporate bonds or municipal bonds where appropriate, depending upon a client's tax rate, and then structure the maturity distribution of the bond portfolio over the client's time horizon as customized to their specific investment needs.
My personal philosophy is really guided by the client and what their needs are. Sometimes clients don't really know how to articulate what they're hoping to gain from their investment portfolio, their savings, their nest egg. And so a big part of the job is sort of helping them create in their own mind what their goals are.
There's no middleman, there's no salesperson that gets in between myself and the client. It's myself and the client and their representatives working together to put together a financial plan, ultimately find the assets that are going to make the most sense for them, provide a portfolio which allows them to live the life they want to live.
My personal investment philosophy is, first of all, a consistency of process and kind of long-term outlook. And then at the same time, I strongly believe in what we call in the business as tactical asset allocation. I don't believe in owning everything at the same time. I believe our primary job is we must get the asset allocation right. And once we do that, then we try to look at the best risk rewards in various asset classes to meet the risk rewards of each client, and each client is different.
If I'm going to summarize my personal investment philosophy, the idea would be find great companies, don't overpay, and don't screw it up. There are a lot of things we can spend our time trying to figure out, timing of bear markets, timing of earning surprises, but a more achievable endeavor is to find high quality companies in solid end markets. And when you lay out a process of how you go about that, your score will take care of itself.
I am able to give them a little bit more detailed picture of what's going on in the fixed income market and how that might suit their portfolios in a better way as a part of their asset allocation and income stream that they might be looking for.
There's going to be a best day of the securities market in the next decade. There's going to be a worse day. It's not going to make a big difference around here, but we know that our clients are going to experience this for the first time. And so they're going to have a strong relationship in place, and they're expecting competitive results through thick and thin. And so it's our job to deliver that.
I think the MONTAG business philosophy is that if we do right by our clients, then they will stay with us as loyal clients. That means through good and bad, through up and down, through our good judgment and sometimes our mistakes, and they happen over a good, healthy relationship, as we all know. And so our philosophy is about building a solid business that allows people to know that we're taking care of them.